Welcome. Today we're going to discuss how to create a text document for your website. This is in regards to a full 5 to 7 page layout. Okay. If you have paid for a 5 page website, then when you create your text document, only provide info for 5 pages. Please do not create a text document that has 7 pages of text content and you only paid for 5 pages. Okay. If you do so, then you will need to pay an additional fee for those additional pages since they now exceed what you originally paid for. Okay. Follow the plan of what you purchased if you do not want to pay for additional pages. Okay. Very, very, very important. Let's go ahead and get started. First, type your name here. Okay. Next, type your domain name here. For example, if you were to purchase your domain name and it's ilovecookies.com, then you type it here. If you have not purchased your domain name yet, but you already know the name that you want to go with, then you would still type it, ilovecookies.com, and you would put purchase date and you would put it here, okay, and put the current year. So therefore, we actually know when you plan to purchase this domain. If you're a new client or if you're a current client of ours and you do not have a domain name, or if you need a new one, whatever it may be, always know that you can always go through our registrar to actually purchase a domain name. Everything from a domain name to hosting to SSLs to um, website security, website backups. The list goes on and on and on. Okay. Next, you will need to provide your account login. Okay. If your website or domain or both are actually hosted with us, then you would type my website name. I'm sorry, my website is hosted. I'm going to delete this repeated word. You would type my website is hosted at 54webmedia.com. Okay, now do not be alarmed. We work with a lot of different companies. We work with a lot of different consultants that are spread out throughout the US as well as overseas. So if one of your consultants or somebody that you're working with, or if you're working with a consultant and they sent you here to watch this video, that means that we have a partnership with them. Okay. And that's why you are here. But if you have come directly through us, or if your consultant has brought you through 54webmedia.com, then that means that your website or domain name are actually both hosted under 54webmedia.com. So you'll type it right here. Username for the account, type it here. Okay. Password for the account, type it here. Type it exactly the way you entered when you are signing into the account. It is very, very important. Okay. If your password is all lowercase, then type it all lowercase. If your password, the first character is capitalized, and then the rest of it is all lowercase, then you actually need to type it just like that actually here. If you have extra special characters such as an exclamation point or a hyphen or a pound sign or an at symbol, you need to make sure that you type it. It's very, very important. Everything is case sensitive, and we will not be able to log into your account if your username is not typed correctly and if your password is not typed correctly. Now, if your website or domain or both is actually hosted under 54webmedia.com, then you can actually look on any digital receipt that you actually have, and it will actually have your customer number up top on the receipt. Okay, so just in case if you cannot remember what your username is and you say, I can't remember what it is, but you have digital receipts in your email, go to it. Why? Customer number is actually on there, and you can use your customer number for the username entry field when you log into your account. Okay. Now, if you have an active website on the internet and it's not hosted with us, type where it is hosted. Okay. You would type it here. Username for that account, type it here. Password for that account, type it here. You already know. Type it exactly the way how you would enter it when you're signing into the account. Okay. If your domain is hosted in another account outside of your current website hosting account, then we would need the login info where the domain is located. Okay. In some cases, a person or company will have their domain names with one company, and they have their website elsewhere. Okay. So if this part applies to you, then we would need the login information for where your domain is located. Okay. And if your website is somewhere else, then we would need the login information where your website is hosted at as well. Okay. And this is only if you have an active website on the internet and we're going to redesign it and it's going to stay in its current account. Okay. Keep in mind, if you have a bunch of domain names elsewhere and you want to transfer them over, okay, into your new account, which would be under 54 Web Media, that is possible. Okay, you can transfer domain names from your current registrar over into your account over at 54webmedia.com. Please keep in mind there is a domain name transfer. Okay, the transfer varies based upon the amount of time that is actually left on the domain. In most cases, it's pretty cheap. It doesn't really cost much, so that's something that you can actually get with us in regards to, or you can actually get with the consultant that you are working with, or the company that you are working with that has a partnership with us. Okay, so please keep that in mind. You can transfer your domain name so it's in the same account of your website if you plan on having your website and domain both hosted with 54webmedia.com. Now, if you have two-step verification on your account, then please turn it off before you upload this document to Dropbox. Very important. If you do not have a Dropbox account, please go to dropbox.com and sign up for a Dropbox account. Okay, Dropbox does have different. They have free accounts and they have personal accounts. Some are business accounts as well. That actually where they actually cost. So it's better for you to just go ahead and get the free one, because this text document and any images will actually be uploaded to your Dropbox account. So please make sure that you create the Dropbox account, and please make sure that you turn off your two-step verification for any account that we have to log into. Text content creation service is available. You're probably like, what is that? It is exactly the way how it sounds. This is a service that we now offer, and it's called Text Content Creation Service. This is where we will create all the text information to go on your website. The cost of this service varies based upon the industry of your website, the number of pages, and how detailed the text content needs to be on your website. If you're interested in this service, then please contact your consultant so they can assist you with the service. Please note, this fee is to be paid upfront before we begin the service. Okay. Now, if you plan to move forward and create your own website text document, then follow along and take notes as you watch this video. In fact, pause this video if need be and go get a pen and paper. You might need to take notes because there's going to be information that I'm going to say that may not be typed up here, but you might need it. So just know, text content creation service is available. You can go directly through us, or you can go through your consultant, and they can help you get set up and get the pricing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's more so based upon this part right here in regards to what the cost would be. Okay, and we do this. We can do this for any industry. It may take a little bit more time because now this involves us doing more research. Involves us doing our due diligence in regards to a field or particular area of the field. That's where you say, I want to focus more so on this. For example, you may say, hey, I'm a veterinarian, but you only want to focus on, information that may pertain to dogs and cats, whatever it may be. Or you may say, hey, I'm in the real estate business and I want to focus on stuff that pertains to just me selling condos or foreclosures. So just know this service is available. Okay. Next, selecting your website colors. HTMLcolorcodes.com is the website that you can actually go to. Okay. For your website colors, very important. You will need 3 colors, more so actually 2, but the third one is optional. You need a primary text color, okay? You will need a primary background color, and you will need an alternate background or text color. This one is optional, but these first 2 we absolutely need. They need to be on this document. So we're gonna do a quick run through so you can see in regards to what a color code actually looks like on HTMLcolorcodes.com. So we're going to go here. And now we're on HTMLcolorcodes.com. We're going to scroll down, okay? This right here changes the color over here. This is the color code, pound, and that's the color code for this. So let's just say if you say, I don't want black text, but I want to have it towards in the family of like it's a dark color text, but it's not black, then you may say, let's move this up so get a different color. Okay, this is better. So you say, so this would be the text color. So you would type this. Let's make this easier. Okay, so that would be the text color. 1500, 900. 150, 900. So we'll come back here and we'll type 150, 900. Primary background color. Please keep in mind that the contrast between the background color and text color is very important. So this is the text color. We say, you may say, I want the background color to be this. C45300. So come back here. C45300. So now that's the primary background color. Keep in mind, this is optional. So if you say, hey, I'm going to add one more color, alternate background or text color, we'll come back over here. And you may say, okay, EC8D47 for that color. EC8D47. EC8D47. So now you have your color codes already picked out. This needs to be on your website. Very important. If you already have a logo that already has colors, then it is up. Then you need to go to HTML color codes and you need to still fill out this information. So therefore, it will match the colors of your logo. If you do not have a logo, but you need a logo created, then please contact us or contact your consultant, and we can create a logo for you. It is best that you follow the color scheme of the logo. Okay, it's best that you do that. It's best that you have the logo actually being created, or actually have an idea of what you want the colors to actually be for your logo. Okay, so at least that way you can put it here. Okay, very important. First page, which is the home page. You can add various things to the home page. Here are some ideas below. It's very important. Welcome video or a welcome statement from you with a picture next to the welcome statement. Okay, in some cases, customers or clients or companies will have a welcome video and they're talking for maybe for 90 seconds. Okay, if you don't have a welcome video, a welcome statement with a picture of you or a picture of some sort next to it is good. And the picture part is optional. You don't have to have a picture. Okay. Another idea, a welcome banner up top is a great alternative if you do not have a welcome video or a welcome statement. If you need a welcome banner or a graphic banner of some sort, we can create it for you for a small fee. You can either get with us or get with your consultant in regards to that, and you can just pay the small fee, and then we will go ahead and create it. And of course, you are the boss, so you will be able to decide in regards to if you like it or not. If it needs to be revised, we will revise it for you. Okay, not a problem. Next, a list of new services or new products. This is very important. Okay, some people may some people may visit your website once a week, maybe twice a month. You want to always make sure that you showcase any new services or new products. Okay, because this is how you're going to make your money. Okay, some people may be on your website for 1 minute, so it's best that you have something on the home page that is something new that people may want to purchase. Okay, next, any news articles in regards to your business or recent achievements. If you were recently featured in the Town magazine or the Town newspaper, or if you're featured in Forbes or you're featured in something else, whatever it may be, and there's a picture or a news article, any text, whatever it may be, a video, if you're on the news for something, then you can actually list or have it featured on the homepage as well because it is new. Next, flyers for upcoming events or flyers or images from past events. If there's an upcoming event and you have a flyer, you want people to register or you want people to purchase a ticket, whatever it may be, this is great. If you want to showcase anything that you may have done in the past or something else of recent, this is completely great. Next, logos or brands that you have worked with or affiliated with. Okay, if you have worked with some brands over the years and you want to put their logos up there just so people know, completely fine. It's completely optional. Okay, completely optional. If you do, you still need to download their logos and you need to make sure that their logos have a transparent background. Okay, the logos do not have a transparent background. Very important. If it doesn't have a transparent background, that means that when a logo actually goes on your site, whatever background is behind that logo is actually going to go up on the site. Okay, so please keep in mind. And in most cases, the companies will have transparent logos because the logo is transparent because it can go on different stationaries. You can go on hats, t-shirts, and just everything else. Okay. Next one, testimonials or reviews from customers. This is optional as well. This is something that you would generally see towards the bottom of a website page. You may see 3 to 4 to 5, and it may be like in a slider kind of thing. That's where it shows one at a time, or may show two at a time, or it may show two testimonials or reviews at a time. So testimonial reviews, it can be text. And it's best that's where if you're going to do text, of course, make sure that you mention the service or have the customer mention the service of of the review, so therefore people will know what is it that you did for this particular customer or company. Okay, very important. If you have certain images that you want placed on the home page, create a folder and name that folder as homepage images. Then move the images for the home page into the homepage images folder. If you have a certain image that you want to be used for a certain part or section, then rename the image. Okay, example, graphic banner dot JPEG or PNG, or new service one dot JPEG or PNG. The reason why it's new service one because you will want this to be the first service listed on the homepage because it's new. Next one, new service 2.jpg or .png. And the reason why it's two is because this would be the second service to be listed on the actual homepage. So please keep in mind that you need to create a homepage images folder and put whatever images that you want to go on the homepage, put them in this folder and make sure that they are renamed. There is going to be a video after this video that will show you how to rename your images and how to put them in the different folders and categorize them, etc., etc., etc. However, you will hear me keep reiterating in regards to this process because it is important. Because as you're creating your text document, you can actually be putting your images into the folders. So therefore, it just makes it so much easier. Trust me, it makes it easier. Next, page number. Okay, since the home page is 99.9% the first page that everybody sees, unless it's a landing page and it redirects you. Then the next page we would create is the about us page or about the brand or just about. Whatever name you want to call this is completely fine. So we're going to go ahead and put two because this is the second page that we would create. This is the who. Who are you? Okay, this is where you get to discuss the history of the brand or about you, the mission statement, the values, the motto, quotes, list any certifications, notable achievements as well. This is where you get to brag. Because why? This is the only page on your site that's where it discusses you. It discusses you, discusses the brand. This is the only page. So this is where you want to show out. This is where you want to make sure people know exactly who you are as they are going through the rest of your actual website. Okay? Again, very important. If you have certain images that you want placed on the About Us page, create a folder and name that folder as About Us Images. Then move the images for the About Us page into the About Us Images folder. No different than the homepage part. If you have a certain image that you want to be used for a certain part, such as an image for the mission statement, an image for the values, etc., then you will need to rename the image as such once you place it into the folder. Okay? So once you place the images in the folder, and if let's say it's the mission statement picture, then you would right click on the picture and just type mission statement. So therefore, we will know this picture is to be used for the mission statement part. And the same thing for the values image, and the same thing for anything else that is going to be in the About Us images folder. Next, page 3. We're going to type 3. Services page. Or if you're in a restaurant business, it will be titled menu. Okay? This is the what. This is what are you selling. Okay? This page is very important. People are here because you are offering something that they want to buy. Okay? This is where you are selling. This is the page that we always say is one of the most important pages, if not the most important page. Why? Because this page needs to be loaded. This is where you make your money. You do not necessarily make your money from the Contact Us page. People aren't going to your Contact Us page and saying, oh my gosh, their Contact Us page is so beautiful. I love the contact form. That's not what they're saying. They're coming to the services. If you're a personal trainer, they want to look at your fitness plans. Okay, if you're a makeup artist, they want to see, what is your pricing for brows or lashes or whatever it may be. If you're a real estate agent, they want to see in regards to what areas you sell homes or sell foreclosures or whatever it may be. That's what they're looking at. If you're a lawyer, they want to see what services that you actually offer. They want to see where you're licensed at. Okay, very important. If you're a veterinarian, they want to see in regards to what's the process or regards to what's the pricing. If you're in a salon business, beauty, whatever it may be, they want to see what it is that you are selling. Do not skip this, okay? Very important, list your services in the exact order as you want them displayed on your website. If you have new services coming in, that's actually coming soon, list them as well. For example, when you go to the movies and you watch a movie, when you go to the movies and you watch a movie and it's discussing or showing an upcoming movie that's coming out soon, and it's coming out on Christmas, it will say Christmas 2026, or it will say summer 2026. It will say Halloween 2026. So, okay, so please keep that in mind with any new services that are not available but it's coming soon. You can still list it. Just make sure that you put the date of when it's coming. The date does not have to be March 15th. It can be March 2026, so people will actually know. List the services that make your business the most amount of money first. We call these services the breadwinners. Why? Because these services make the most amount of money for your business. You want to list them from top to bottom. You want to list them in the order that to where you want people to actually patronize your business and say, hey, I came here for this. Okay? So make sure that you list them first in regards to the ones that make the most money. Example, if you're in the fitness industry, okay, this is what it'll look like. Service name, one-on-one training, that's the service name. Then you will type 1 or 2 sentence description of this service. If necessary, include the length of each service. Example, 60 minutes per session, 60 minutes for group training. Finally, the price for this service, okay? Or put the starting price for the service. If you put a starting price for a service, make sure you type the words on your text document that says rates start at this. It is so important that you put that, because you will be surprised how many people will screenshot your website and they will screenshot your rates. So if you put $100, people are going to think, oh, it's $100. $100 sounds a lot different than rates start at $100. Okay, so make sure that you put the correct text. Okay, very important. Another example, service name, makeup application. If you're an MUA, 1 or 2 cents description of the service. Finally, the price for the service, okay? Or put the starting price for the service. You put a starting price for the service, make sure you type the words on your text document that says rates start at, okay? No different, okay? You will do this for any service that you actually offer. You do not have to put the price for every service. However, it is always good to at least put a starting price, okay? If one of these services requires a consultation or a deposit, please include any text or any amount that needs to be paid prior to the consultation with this service. Please include the best way for them to pay you. This is so important, okay? If you want people to pay you through Zelle, then you need to make sure you type that under the service so people know how to pay you. If you want people to subscribe, if you're selling something such as a subscription, a fitness plan, a training program, or whatever it may be, program of any sort, then you want to make sure that you have the button, the subscription button, okay? So whether you're using PayPal, Square, Stripe, or any other merchant, you need to make sure that you already have your accounts already set up. Otherwise, you can't sell it, okay? The information will be here and somebody will say, okay, well, I want to go ahead and purchase this training program. It sounds really great. And if you do not have your merchant processing company, your account already set up, then people cannot buy it. That part is up to you. Okay, so please make sure that you set that up ASAP. Do not wait, because sometimes with some companies it takes a little bit longer, and sometimes some companies will ask you for information that only you can provide in regards to your actual company. Okay. Now, if you're in a restaurant business, then your page name would need to be titled. I'm sorry. If you're in a restaurant business, then your page name would not be titled services. The page name would be titled menu. Okay. List the menu categories first. Example, appetizers, entrees, drinks, etc. in the exact order you want your menu items displayed on your website. No different than when you go into a restaurant, you open up the menu, the first thing that you see on the left side is appetizers. And then it generally goes down into entrees. And then from entrees, it generally goes down into sides. Then after that, it will go into drinks. And then it will go into desserts. That is generally the order. Appetizers is a category, entrees is a category, drinks is a category, desserts is a category, etc., 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 etc. Okay? So you want to list the category first. Appetizers. Okay? Then list the appetizers in the exact order as you want to display it on your website. Please keep in mind, if you include a price for any item on your website and you make a price change in your restaurant, then you would need to update the price on your website as well. You do not want your website to show one price and your restaurant is showing another price. This causes confusion for the consumer and can potentially hurt your business and your brand. So whatever's on your website, it needs to match the physical price when people patronize your business in person. This is so important if you are in a restaurant business. Okay, we have most of us to a certain extent have seen a price online for a restaurant or whatever it may be, or depending, and then it's different when you get to the actual physical location of the restaurant, right? Sometimes there'd be some items that's not even listed on the on the website, but it's in the restaurant. So if you're in a restaurant business, please make sure that you keep both updated. They need to both be the same. And if you do not have the time nor energy, and this is for anybody or any company, if you don't have the time nor the energy to actually update your website, contact us or contact your consultant. We offer website management. Okay, pay as you go website management means that you can pay 1 month and go another 4 months and then pay again. If you say you want to have a website management subscription where it's set up on auto debit every single month, we can set that up for you as well. Get with us or get with your consultant. Okay. If you have appetizer images, then create a folder name and name the folder as appetizer images. Then place all your appetizer images in this folder. In this case, you would need to manually rename each appetizer file name of the image so we would know how this image is to be placed on your website. Okay. Now that price that's the price. If you're confused, let me break it out to you. If you have images on your phone, okay, every image has a file name. Okay, and during what happens is that when you take a picture, it just gives you a bunch of characters, right? So when you upload them or to whatever it may be, each picture has a bunch of characters. That is the file name. That's the part that you need to rename. If you're in a computer or iPad, laptop, whatever it may be, you just right click on the image and the file name underneath will open up or be to where you can actually edit it. Okay, and and what you would do is for the appetizer part, you'll put the name of it. Okay, so if it's shrimp fried egg rolls, then it's shrimp fried egg rolls. Okay, if it is shrimp dumplings, then you will name that particular image shrimp dumplings. Now, please keep in mind that when you rename an image, you still need to have the text information over here in regards to it, because we still need to know what is that, because we still need your list. We still need to know what are the appetizers that you are offering. Okay, so still put that over here along with the 1 to 2 cents description, along with any information that is needed. Peanut allergen. If anything like that, make sure that you put it because you'd be surprised how many people may have allergies to certain things. Okay, so please make sure that you list any important information. Repeat the same process for entrees, desserts, drinks, sides, and catering. Same process. Okay. Next. Okay. So let's say this was page 4. Okay, FAQs. Okay, FAQs. List the most common questions you generally receive from potential clients and current clients. Answer questions for potential customers they may not have even known they needed to ask you. Please load up your FAQs page. The more questions you can answer on your website, the less questions you must answer via phone or via email or via text. Okay, so do the work here. It will save you so much time. Trust me, it will save you so much time. There's nothing worse than people having to go through your contact us page to just ask a simple question that should have already been there. Okay? If you're in the fitness industry and you offer group training, specify how many people is in a group. Is this for 2 people? If it's 2 people, then that sounds more like couples training, right? If it's group training, then please specify what is that number. Is that between 5 to 10? Or is that between 5 to 50? Or is it a certain amount? If it's from 5 to 10 and that group training has a different price, then it needs to have that on the actual site. If there's group training for like corporate group training, then it needs to have its own price for that. Okay, so be very, very, very specific in regards to the text that goes on your website because you gotta understand people are going by what they read on your actual website. Even if they know you, they will screenshot your prices. They will screenshot the text just for them. So if there's any confusion, they can say, "Well, look, I got this from your website. And this is what it said. It said $100, even though it should have said $1,000 for whatever the service was." So please make sure that you load up your FAQs. Okay. Very important. You want to list your FAQs in the exact order as you want them displayed on the website. You can list FAQs by category as well. Here are some category ideas. General FAQs, okay? Billing FAQs, categories. Refunds or returns FAQs, customer service FAQs, and cancellation FAQs, etc., 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 etc. And if you do not have these, every company, every person has general FAQs for their business, okay? So please make sure that you list the FAQs in the exact order as you want them to be displayed on your website. It is important. If you have FAQ images for this page, then please create a folder and rename the folder as FAQ images. Then place your FAQ images in this folder. 99.99999 of FAQ pages do not have FAQ images. Why? Because FAQs 99.99999% of the time is just text. People are just coming there to get their questions answered. But if you decide that you want to have a picture that represents each category, because you have multiple categories, such as categories like these, and you want a picture that represents this, then you will need to follow this, okay? And you will still need to rename each image once you put it in the FAQs image folder, so we would know this image is for the billing FAQs. This image is for the general FAQs images. This image is for the customer and refunds FAQs section. Okay. Next, page number. Of course, gallery page or video page or combination of. Okay. So if you have a 5-page website, then this would be the 5th page. Now, please keep in mind, if you have a 5-page website and you are already at page number 5, then you need to stop after this because you haven't paid for any additional pages that you might add to your text document. Now, if you pay for 5 pages and you realize, oh my gosh, I actually need 8 pages, then you can pay for the additional pages. Okay? Now, please keep in mind that is something that will need to be taken care of before the process begins of your actual website being created or redesigned or whatever. Okay? So if this was the 5th page, page name would be gallery page or video page or a combination of both. Okay? If it's a combination of both, then type gallery hyphen videos as the page name. If you have a page and you want it to be where it's a combination, such as gallery hyphen events, that's fine as well. Okay? Now, your gallery page can consist of past and present images, and you can categorize them by dates or by events or even by year. So essentially, your gallery page can feature archived images as well as new images. By categorizing your images by date or by event name or even by year, we can display them in the order that you list on the text document that you are creating. Now, of course, if we are creating the text document, then this is the part that we would actually do. But if you are creating your own text document, it is very important in regards to this part, because what we do not want is to see 50 images in your Dropbox folder, 50 images in the gallery images folder. And we're like, okay, there's 50 images. Do we just place all these images all together on the actual gallery page? And if so, is there a specific order? Do some of them need to be categorized because some of them might be for an event, some might be for a year? These are things that you need to kind of think of, okay? So if you have gallery images for this page, you already know, then please create a folder and rename the folder as gallery images. If you're going to categorize your images by date or by year or even by the event name, please create folders and place the images in each folder accordingly. That should be LY. Once you have done that, you can move your categorized folders into the main gallery folder. So your gallery folder, your gallery images folder would be the main folder. Every other folder after that is, or your categorized folders, and you will place all your categorized folders in the main gallery images folder. Okay? Very, very, very important. Now, videos can be added to an image gallery section. All videos are to be uploaded to your YouTube channel first. If you do not have a YouTube channel, let us know, and we will create one for you for a small fee. Or you can always go to YouTube and do a search on how to create a YouTube channel, how to upload your videos to your YouTube channel, how to organize your videos as well. This is very, very, very important. Okay. Some people may say, you know what? I have 50 videos. Okay. And we're going to say then they need to go up on your YouTube channel. Okay. Now, please keep in mind if you need it, if you need your YouTube channel created, set up, whatever it may be, we can set it up for you for a small fee. It does take time. The price does vary. Uploading and renaming is a lot different if there's only 5 videos versus as far as if a client actually has 60 videos. Okay, it looks a lot different. Show you an example of a YouTube page. This is an example. This is TEDx right here. This is an example of a YouTube channel. Okay, if you're in business, you have not subscribed yet to TEDx, we recommend it. Okay, and this is a current setup. These are all videos that they have uploaded. It shows the time and it shows the name. This is stuff that we would have to actually have to do. We have to actually upload your video, rename it, and then categorize it. Okay, YouTube Shorts. This list goes on and on and on. Okay, so if you need us to do this for you, please let us know. Okay, we can do this. It's not a problem once you pay the fee. Okay, so please keep that in mind. Now, just so you know, if you have more videos and images and you would rather have a video page instead of a gallery page, that's completely fine. Or you can make this page a hybrid page that features gallery images and videos all on the same page. This is something that I had already mentioned, but I'm saying it again, okay? You do not have to have 2 separate pages. We only recommend a videos page if you have a lot of videos. Otherwise, you can have videos that are to be placed on your gallery page because some videos might be for a specific event, a specific function, and you have a combination of both, right? You may say, I got 50 pictures and I got 5 videos, and they all need to be together under this one section. We can do that, not a problem, okay? If you're planning to have a videos page or a hybrid gallery/videos page, then upload your videos to YouTube first, okay? If you don't want to do that, just pay us. We'll do it for you, okay? Now, if you do it on your own, then paste each video link on your text document, okay? Put the name of the gallery section where the video should go. Here's an example. This would be the section name, 2025 City Hall Met Gala section, okay? And then you would paste the link here, okay? So therefore, we would know this video needs to be placed under this particular section, okay? In the process, the same thing. Another example, cooking section video, okay? Paste the YouTube link here. This is the only way we will know where to place your videos. If you do not do this, it only delays your website from being completed. Please follow this. It will save us time. It will save you time. It will save confusion. And we can get your website designed or redesigned up and fast. Okay? Each video link can be found in the address bar while the video is up on the screen. If you're on the phone, please place your finger over the video and hold it, and it should give you an option to copy the video URL, which is the same thing as the YouTube link for the video. Do not overthink this, okay? The video link, if you're watching a video on YouTube, the link up top in the address bar, that is the video link, okay? That's what we would need, okay? And you would need to put it down here, okay? If that video is to be placed under a certain section, make sure that you put the section name first and then put the video link. If you want that video, very, very important, please listen to this. If you want that video to have a specific title, then you need to type it next to the video link so we know what to name this video, especially if we are going to add it to the website. Otherwise, it'll be just a bunch of videos on a website under a particular section. But you may say, hey, this video needs to have a specific name. Okay, so please make sure that you do that. Now, this part is very important. YouTube's algorithm decides what videos are actual videos and which videos are to be classified as YouTube Shorts. We do not have any control over this once the videos are uploaded to YouTube. Very, very important. I'm going to show you something real quick. These are videos, okay? These are videos that were more than likely, we're about 100% sure, these videos were actually shot professionally. They had to be shot professionally, okay? So sometimes what happens is that when videos are uploaded, and all depending on how they were originally captured, originally shot, then it will show different. Okay, meaning it may not show like this. It might show more like this, like a YouTube short. YouTube shorts, they tend to be 60 seconds or shorter. And in most cases, they have been recorded using a phone. Okay, so please keep that in mind. That even though you might have sent it in as a video to us, and even though if you're the one that's uploading it to your YouTube channel, it's YouTube's algorithm that will decide what it actually is. It does not mean it's not a video. It just means that it will decide in regards to how it is to be displayed. That part is very, very, very important. So it's not us that controls it. It's YouTube's algorithm. It's not your consultant that controls it. It is YouTube's algorithm. It's not us. It's not your consultant. Okay? So please do not be upset if you send in a ton of videos that are not of good quality and that are pretty short because they may have been recorded with a phone, all depending. And then they all look like YouTube shorts. They all are in the vertical format, and it says YouTube shorts on them. That's not us doing that. That's YouTube. Okay, just want to make that very, very clear. Now, next page, which is optional. You will put the page number right here. Okay, events. This is an optional page. The events page can be past and present, or this page can be achievements, or it can be magazine features. It can be accolades. It can be anything that you want. Okay, you decide the name of this page. If you have images for this page, then please create a folder and rename the folder as events images or achievements images or magazine features. And if you're going to categorize your images by date or by year or even by the event name, please create folders and name each folder accordingly and place the images in each folder accordingly. This is so important. Okay, once you've done that, you can move your categorized folders into the main folder, which should be the name of this page. Okay, if you have videos, then please upload them to your YouTube channel first and rename the videos. In fact, before you upload, once you upload your videos if you're uploading your videos to YouTube, you can actually name it right then once it's actually uploaded. YouTube will give you that option, okay? It is best to put your website name first for the video and then the name of the actual video. Example, how to make brownies would be the name. So if your website name is ilovecookies.com, you type ilovecookies.com hyphen how to make brownies, because how to make brownies is the actual video name. Okay, that's just an example. Then what you'll do is you'll copy and paste the video links down here. Paste your video links in the order you want them displayed on your website. Please keep in mind that this part is very, very important. If you have certain sections and you have certain videos that are going underneath that section, then you would type the section name first, okay, and then you will paste the video links under that section. Okay, that's how you do that. So therefore, when the videos part or videos page is being built, then we know these videos are to be placed under this section, and this is the section title name. Okay, now for clarification, your video links will not be listed as actual links on your website. Okay, once we add the video links to your website, each video link will display like a video box, just like on YouTube. Okay, from there, people can watch your videos on your website without ever having to leave your website. Okay, so I want to make that very clear. Okay, now the next page, which is an optional page, and you can actually incorporate testimonial or reviews as a section on at the bottom of your website. You don't have to have a full page for it. In most cases, you generally don't see a full page, but you will see it at the bottom. So if you want to change this from page number and want to change it to section at the bottom of all pages, you can type that. You can type section at the bottom of all pages. And then, therefore, we would know that the testimonial or reviews, et cetera, needs to show on all pages at the bottom. And when I say at the bottom of the website, it will show at the bottom above the footer. The footer is generally the last thing. The footer is the last thing that you see on all websites. Okay, so if you are if you want to have this, completely fine. If you want to have a full page for it, you can. If not, then you'll just type section at the bottom of the website. Okay. Now, reviews from anyone you have worked with in the past and present. The more reviews, the better. List the service you provided for each client's review. If you have a Yelp review link or a Google review link, please submit those links, the full link. If you have a 5-star rating, include that as well. If you have a Google review link, then you would paste it right here. If you have a Yelp review link, then you would paste it right here. Very, very important. Okay. If you do not have a business Google account or a Yelp business account, then you need to go create both. Okay. It does not take long to do. However, the process of going through all the little things it's going to ask you about your business, that does take time. Okay. Only you can answer those questions because it's going to ask you a lot of information, such as your business hours, the description about your business. It's going to ask you a lot of different things. So, if you do not have a business account, if you didn't have a Google business account and you want to have where people can actually leave reviews through your Google review business link, then you need to go and create this. And you can Google how to create a Google business account for reviews. And you can do the same thing for your Yelp review, okay? And once you've done that, then you can actually paste the Yelp review link here. You can paste the Google review link here. If you are doing anything on, I believe it's TripAdvisor or whatever it may be, et cetera, other review links, that's completely fine. Or you can do what some people do is that they will have their reviews just actually listed on their actual website. Okay. Very, very important. If you have testimonial or review images for this page or section, then create a folder and rename the folder as testimonial or review images. If you have live video reviews, then please upload them to your YouTube channel first. Create a category on your YouTube channel and just maybe type it and put testimonials from clients if you're going to upload videos, if you're going to have live videos on your YouTube channel. Now, this part, let me circle back to this. This part is very, very important. If you've been in business for quite some time, you may say, dang, I don't have no reviews from any of my clients, but you might still be in contact with them. This is the process of how you can get reviews from your clients. Reach out to them, whether if you know them personally, call them or text them and say, hey, look, I know it's been a while, whatever it may be. I would love to get a review from you because I want to add it to Google or whatever it may be. Most people are going to say, hey, yeah, sure. Now, next thing that you need to do is tell them, ask them, say, hey, can I get a review from it? Can you text it to me at least by this Friday? Okay. So now people know when you need it by. Most people are going to say, yes, sure. The part that gets a little tricky is that most people don't know what to even type. And just tell them, say, hey, it doesn't have to be long. And if you're texting somebody, say, hey, the review doesn't have to be long. They can talk about anything in regards to, the customer service. They can talk about the pricing. They can talk about how much they like their hair. They can talk about whatever it may be. Just make sure that they know it does not have to be long. And with some people, it may take them longer, and some people may not ever get around to it. So this part becomes important. If that happens, you just ask them and say, hey, I do not mind creating the review for you. I can send the review. I can text a review to you, and you can just approve it and let me know. If you do that and they say cool, then go ahead and do that. Once they approve approve the review, then what you need to do is you need to text them your Google review link or Yelp review link and tell them to copy and paste the review onto Google and hit submit. That's the only way their review will show. If you want it to show up under Google or Yelp, that's the only way. You have to send them a link that is created through your Google business account. It is your review link. You have to send that to them, and then they can copy and paste their review. And then they can give you 5 stars, okay, as well when they paste it. So that is a way how to get reviews from current and past clients. Do it through text. Do it through text. It makes it much easier. Okay, and tell them when you need to buy, etc. Okay. Next, this is a section that was already previously discussed up top on the homepage part. Logos of companies you have worked with. Okay, if you want to list any credentials or certifications or businesses or business logos of companies you have worked with, have partnerships with, then gather the logos as well and create a folder and name the folder as logos of companies I have worked with. Okay, do not just put a bunch of logos in a folder and just say logos. We will not know. We won't know what this is. We'll be like, was this supposed to be here or what? Now, of course, when you do that, if you have logos in the folder, then you still need to manually rename the folder. No different, because we won't know what logo is for what part. Okay. So, for example, you can type the name of the logos down below in the order as you want them featured on your website. So, for example, let's say if the first logo is Nike. Okay. Then you should have a logo. You would have the logo, the Nike logo. and you would rename that logo to where it says Nike logo. And you would type over here, Nike logo. Okay, the next one is Reebok. Same thing. You would type Reebok because this is the order we're going to list the logos. The next one is Fila. Don't know about Fila. Um, that is the order that we will list them in because you are typing it right here. Okay, you just need to make sure that the images are renamed. Okay, so therefore, when we look at the image, underneath that image, it will say Nike logo. Underneath that image, it will say this. If it's a company name, put the company name. Very, very important. Next, contact us. You can put the page name. You can have a full contact us page, or you can have a contact us section. Which if you go for a contact us section, that is at the bottom, um, above the footer. Okay, you can have a contact us section on all your pages. Okay, it'd be the same section, or you can have where it's just a contact us page by itself. Okay, on the contact us part, you want to list the hours of operation, the business contact number, the business address. Okay, and if you do not have a business address, you can list a PO box. If you don't want to list a PO box, you can list the city and state. Okay, the business address is optional, and any other business information that is needed. You need to be very, 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 very clear. Okay, if you're licensed in other states, you want to make sure people know that you're licensed in other states, then you would want to include this information on the contact us page as well. This part is very, very important. Now, if you want to have a contact us form, this part is not on here, but I need you to listen. If you want to have a contact us form, then what you'll need to do is this. You need to type the entry name fields that you want on the form, such as name, email address, phone number, and the subject and the subject matter options. Okay, so therefore, if you want people, if you want people to be able to contact you in regards to advertising, you want people to be able to contact you in regards to speaking engagements, you want people to be able to contact you in regards to internships or partnerships or whatever it may be, then you need to list those entry fields. Okay, very, very important, and list them in the exact order, and make sure that you type I want a contact us form. Please put that. I want a contact us form. You need to type that as well. Okay, now please keep in mind when having a contact us form, you would need to have a business email address. We recommend you having a business email address. It is optional, but we recommend it. Why? Because having a business email address that's connected to your website and to your business says a lot. Okay, for example, info at ilovecookies.com is a lot different than info at hey, how you doing at gmail.com. It's not the same thing, right? You want to have a business email address. If you're using Gmail, Ymail, SBC Global, whatever it may be, those are not business email addresses, even though you might be using them for business purposes. A business email address is an email address that is directly connected to your domain name. Anybody can create a Gmail account with your name. For example, I love cookies at gmail.com. I can go right behind you and create I love cookies with 2 S's at gmail.com. I love cookies with 3 S's at gmail.com. It looks professional when you have a business email address. If you need a business email address, you can get that from us. You can contact us directly, or you can get with your consultant and they can assist you with purchasing a business email address. You can have multiple business email addresses. If you have team members and you want each team, not each team, you want each person on your team to have their own email address, that can be set up with their own login information for their own account. That can be set up as well. You would just purchase multiple email addresses and it can be different. So if you want to be Sharon at I Love Cookies, customer service at I Love Cookies, John at I Love Cookies, CEO, you can have anywhere from 100 to 300 email addresses that is connected to your actual brand. Social media links, okay? List all your social media links. Make sure they are the full social media link. Example of a full link is this. You see how I can move this cursor over here and I can click on it if I wanted to? That is a full social media link. Please make sure that you copy the full link. The links are actually found up top in your address bar if you're on a desktop, iPad, laptop, whatever it may be. If you're on your phone, then what you need to do, if you're on your phone and if you're in your social media app, you're probably like, okay, where would I find this? Go to the homepage of your account, of any of your social media accounts, and up top, it should display the actual page link for your social media account. If it does not, then you probably need to go in the account settings, okay? This would be the link that you would send to somebody, okay? So therefore, they can follow you. So please make sure that you copy. Please do not type down here at what your name is for Instagram or at the at symbol at facebook.com. Type the full, paste the full link, okay? Because we are going to add the full link on your website. So please make sure that you do this, okay? Checklist for you before you upload your text document to Dropbox, okay? Reread your text document. It is so important. Spell check your entire text document. Images, please crop your images, rename your images. That's optional, that is your choice. Edit your images, that is optional, that is your choice. If you would rather pay a small fee for us to do this, let us know. You can either contact us directly or you can get with your consultant and they can assist with this. Videos, make sure you have uploaded your videos to your own YouTube channel. If you have not created a YouTube channel yet, then do so ASAP. If you'd rather pay a small fee for us to do this, let us know. It's not a problem, okay? Now, this part is very important. Reread your text document, spell check your entire text document. Once you've created your text document, give it maybe 48 hours and go back and reread your text document, okay? Read it out loud. Read it out loud, okay? Make sure that you have not missed anything, okay? Because the way how you type it on your text document, we are going to copy and paste that information. So please understand that. So if it's a misspelling on your website, it is because there's a misspelling on your text document, because all we're going to do is copy and paste that particular information. So please, once you create your text document, step away for maybe a day or two and then come back to it, read it again, see how it sounds. If you like it, okay, great. Then you can say, it's time for me to upload it to Dropbox, okay? Also, last but not least, the next video after this is going to show you the process on how to organize your images into a folder and how to upload them to Dropbox. Again, if you do not have a Dropbox account, then create a free account ASAP. You will need to add all your content, such as your text document and your images, to your Dropbox, okay? Videos, upload them to your YouTube channel, okay? Very, very important. And that actually concludes this video, okay? This is your bread and butter right here. You can use this for all future websites, okay? Hopefully, we're the one that's going to be building your websites, but we recommend that you follow this, okay? And of course, just modify it. Modify it to your liking, the page's name, the order, you know, this is just a mock that we actually created, okay? So, very, 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 very important. So, nevertheless, we appreciate you for viewing this. We appreciate our clients. We appreciate the consultants that we have partnered with, and vice versa, that partner with us, of course, the same thing. And we just appreciate you taking the time out and going through this, because this right here is going to make all the difference in your business. If you need multiple websites, please understand, you need multiple websites, we can build all the websites that you need, okay? We offer a lot of different services, and a lot of our services can actually be found on our website. You're probably like, what is the website? 54webmedia.com. 54webmedia.com. Lists a lot of different services, a lot of different domain products, such as domains, hosting, email address, SSL, different things of that nature. 54webmedia.com is where you can go to purchase those, and you can create your own account there. We have a partnership with HotShotsFXmedia.com, also known as HSFXM.com. Hotshots FX Media built the 54 Web Media website. We have a partnership with them. They offer 80 plus services over there. So if you're watching this video, just know you can go to 54 Media. You can go to Hot Shots FX Media, also known as HSFXM, and you can type hsfxm.com. And what you'll see is that on the Hot Shots website, they have everything from design to marketing plans, business plans, website management plans, social media marketing for every social media platform. They have over like 20 different social media. They have over 20 different marketing options. They have over 15 design options, everything from business cards to logos, to website design, redesign, to newsletter design. The list goes on and on and on. They have advertising options as well. So if you need help with advertising for your business, they can help you with that as well. They also have options in regards to content and auditing. Okay, so if you need help with content and auditing, they can assist you with that as well. So please understand that we are a one-stop shop. We have a lot of partnerships with a lot of different companies, and we probably have a partnership with your consultant if your consultant sent you here. So just know you do not have to be all over the place in regards to purchasing different products. You can get everything through us. We have a designated teams and designated departments that handle certain things. Okay, so we appreciate you once again. We thank you for taking the time out, and feel free to review this again and again and again. And of course, feel free to reach out to us directly, or feel free to get with your consultant, because your consultant is the point of contact. Your consultant is the one who actually brought you on board. Okay, so feel free to reach out to them as well for any questions, any concerns. And we thank you and we appreciate your business. And stay tuned for the next video, which you can watch immediately after you get through watching this video. Take care.